And we are under who missed all those games, missed 19 games with that torn ligament in his wrist. Coming back, just getting the rhythm back, he said, adjusting once again. But the wind has been there. Fade away, and the early shot, impressive by the All-Star.
And that's Coach Daigneault been engaged with his team. He wanted to get J-Dub a score early just to get him in rhythm, keep him in rhythm.
He's matched up with Jimmy Butler at the other end. Moses Moody rattles one home, no doubt. Golden State going to have to shoot the ball better than they did a few days ago against New Orleans. First half the other night, they were 2 of 23 beyond the arc.
They'll have to shoot better. They'll have to get easier baskets to get in transition to play against this tough OKC defense.
Looking to run. Green thought he got bumped, didn't get the call. So here come the Thunder. SGA, second leading scorer in the NBA to Casey Wallace, who's been really good. A.J. Mitchell's been great off the bench, getting the start tonight. And maybe the sixth man of the year at this point. No, it's early. Start talking about those awards, but it's been as good as anybody.
It is early, but it goes with winning, and his team's doing a whole lot of that.
Rookie from Florida won the national championship. Will Richard with the miss and the long rebound. Another shot clock here. Podziemski giving it back to Moody. Step back, got Holmgren in the air. Lost it. 2 on the shot clock. Got to go. Richard not going to get that shot off. It goes back to the Thunder. I mean, it's been that way throughout the season for Golden State. They're 10-1 when they turn the ball over less than their opposition, but especially against Oklahoma City.
And they're 1-9 when they lose the turnover game. They know that's the point of emphasis for them. They want to generate good shots, but not turn the ball over while they're doing it.
Both teams 1 of 4 here in the early going from the floor. They swing it. Brandon Podziemski, the long 3. Second one of the game for the Warriors.
That's how the Warriors want to play. Go around the horn, touch the paint, give up good shots to get great shots.
Averaging about 12 a game. They'd love to get him going beyond the arc, and this guy's always going. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the jumper.
Always going, always at his own pace.
Another long 3. Podziemski feeling it in the early going.
He was shooting that like UTG. You know, when you make one, you feel like you're hot. That's him.
Yeah, you had that. You were in the zone a few times in your career. Holmgren, as Podziemski stepped in, tried to draw the foul, but for his best scoring season and field goal percentage, shooting it great, 56% from the floor. Back to a point you just made, SGA. That's one of the most impressive things I think about him. He's got such patience out there and then scores in a hurry.
Most of the great scorers have figured out pace, rhythm, how they're going to get their shots. So it never seems like they're in a rush. Good pass, good cut right there by Podziemski.
Third-year man out of Santa Clara, aggressive early in this one, and we're tied up at 8. Get the switch, SGA to the corner, and they swing it. Holmgren, pump fake back out. Mitchell spots up for the easy 3 that time.
And that's what you never want to do, is help strong side corner. Let the weak side man be the helper. You don't want to give up an open 3 as Wallace gets the steal.
Yep, and that's what he does. Better than anybody in the league. Quick timeout taken. Shots down the stretch. But it's also leadership and communication throughout the game, isn't it?
It's ever present, and you always want your leaders to lead, but they have to lead with their own style, their own way, but still connect with their teammates.
J-Dub looking for help. Wallace up top, but the foul first on tipped out Jimmy Butler. Run down by Holmgren. Quick change of pace right to the hoop. Jalen Williams, how about that?
That was nice. It's good to see he has his burst there, but that was a low pickup dribble, which enabled him to get downhill a little bit faster.
7-0 run by OKC. Starter still on the floor. Podziemski, Holmgren got him up in the air, drew the foul, the bucket. He'll go to the free throw line. You know, he just needs to be himself. Relax, not try to do too much, and just let it fly. We want him to shoot the basketball often.
And when you know you're going to play a certain number of minutes or certain guys out, you're going to have more of those opportunities. So Podziemski can slow. My team's going to need him.
Well, you always know Stephen Curry is the first option.
Oh, no doubt about it. If you don't, you shouldn't be here.
Wallace in and out. Yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Greatest shooter ever. Yeah, I think we'll give him the basketball. Step back around the screen, looking to go again. Moody. Boy, look at the pressure out front. Podziemski, the lane just opened up for him, the floater inside.
You see the patience we talked about. He may have shot in that first part of the possession if it's a normal situation. It's not. He gets to be a primary focus of the scoring. He can be patient.
Warriors back to the zone this time. Corner, Wallace went baseline, leaves it inside. The follow by Holmgren, emphatically.
J-Dub did the right thing, cutting to break down the defense. Emphatic slam by Holmgren.
Podziemski at first step may have had it, could have taken it all the way. He's looking for somebody to pass it to. Out of bounds, back to the Thunder. Check in. Buddy Hield in off the bench. Jonathan Kuminga, who was out with an injury, but back in the last couple of games for Golden State. Holmgren, nearly. Kuminga trying to give him a spark off the bench as he did the other night. Green with the miss. J-Dub on the run. Oh, nice find to Mitchell. Hard cut, couldn't get it to go.
This is where you strike early against OKC. You have to get in transition and try to find a matchup that you like. When they set their defense, they're tough.
You don't want to face the half-court defense all night. Buddy Hield, they'd love to see him get it going. About 26% in the last 5 games from 3, but you know he can do that.
And scorers don't know. When you're shooting it, you're not worried about the misses. You're just worried about making your next attempt.
Holmgren left wide open. Green never came out to challenge it.
And that's the gravity that Holmgren has. He pulls you away from the basket, or he'll knock down jumpers all night.
Chet shooting 35% beyond the arc. He's got 8 in the game. Another turnover. Here come the Thunder. Williams hit hard by Green.
Obviously, that's a wear and tear.
I'm fine arguing, but that's okay if you just want to talk. So Williams got the first as Draymond takes a seat. He's got 2. 14 fouls on the Warriors. So under shooting rest of the bench. They needed him to a couple of nights ago in that win. Down the stretch, had 2 really big threes in the fourth quarter.
In a different way, he's like Iguodala used to be for them. He does all the little things very well, and he can plug and play him anywhere. He's a defensive guy first, obviously, with his dad being who he is. It's really cool to see him out here. I know when he was 5 years old. To see him be a pro now is really cool.
Yeah, his dad was pretty good. Operates along the baseline. Misses the layup this time. Williams, who had only played 32 minutes the other night, so there's no problem with his conditioning coming back. It's that shooting hand, though, that wrist. That's been the tough adjustment.
You want to see Kuminga be more aggressive in these situations, especially with no Curry out there. They're going to need to generate some points.
Jay Will, Jalen Williams in with Isaiah Joe as well. Jalen Williams miss. May have had it taken away up top. Here comes Kuminga. How much does the offense change without Steph? What you're trying to do?
Well, when you have Steph, everything's based off of movement. He's the offense within himself. So now guys have to create for themselves attempts like that. That's why getting in transition is so important. It takes pressure off your half-court offense as well.
Hield, the matchup with SGA, just creates that space. There was none, and then there was.
SGA can get space in the phone booth. He can always create some, always a threat.
A little bit out of sorts offensively on the last couple of possessions, and now another turnover. That's 5 in the game already. Isaiah Joe can't run it down, goes back to goal.
Oh, because you're taking a guy out who can literally fix anything. But more so, he said Steph, such a special player, our whole system is built around him. So when he's not there, there's not one person you can plug and play that can fit in that role.
Yeah, you can take chances as well down the stretch and know that he's going to be there. Payton with the miss, did draw iron.
You want to see more cutting from Golden State, more getting downhill, 2-on-1 opportunities. Shots like that right there.
Spencer's a great story, great lacrosse player in college. 1 year of those starting front court players, and that's been a theme for Golden State. The paint struggles throughout the year. Kenrich Williams here on the floor to open up the second quarter. Missed first 18 games with knee surgery. Going to let a 3 go and miss.
And it's nice to have J-Dub back because this is where SGA can get his break and the offense continues to hump.
Saved along the baseline. Wiggins on the run. Presses the issue. Got it. Didn't get the call. Got the bucket.
He got the bucket, and he hit the turbo burst coming downhill, creating something in a one-on-one situation.
Jimmy Butler trying to do the same. Does get the call. He'll go to the line for 3. On the air from the free throw line.
One thing I know about Jimmy, he's always going to put the onus on the officials. He's going to keep attacking, and he knows how to bring himself in the game, even if he starts slow scoring-wise.
He's going to get to the free throw line.
He's going to get there, and he's going to score.
Go around the screen out top. Little hesitation when he's back to Holmgren. Rims it in and out. Butler the rebound. No chance to run this time. That matchup out front. J-Dub on Butler. The spin in the paint, looking for help.
And credit OKC's defense the way they got back. But here goes Jimmy Buckets.
For Butler, back we go the other end. Kendrick Williams, deep corner 3 over Seth Curry.
It's like OKC always has the answer to the test. Whatever you throw at them, they're always ready to respond.
Talk to them. That's another guy coming back, though, offering leadership. He's a competitor, the fire on the court. Butler lost it, got it back, goes right up with it.
Well, that was a Crawford shot right there. Butler, that's when you hit 2, it's time to raise up.
Yeah, but here's it going in. Wiggins steps back. Nope. Post had it knocked out. Stays with Angie. More and more teams doing more of that.
Yes. In the pros, it was kind of taboo to pick up full court like that. These teams now are doing it, trying to set the tone early.
Holmgren on the run. Podziemski stepped in, got a late whistle. Offensive foul on home pressure. 3-quarter court this time. Mitchell on Podziemski. Just wears you down over the course of 48 minutes, I would think.
But what's really cool is I'm seeing some of the Warriors' actions. They're running some of the same sets. So many different versatile alignments if you're the OKC Thunder.
Mitchell. Quick first step, floats, buys it. Timeout, Steve Kerr.
Something special.
And right now, out to a 7-point lead without the second leading scorer in the NBA on the floor for a stretch. 5 on the shot clock. Podziemski realizes, got to go. Curry got his first one here.
Have they seen that in this building before? A Curry hitting a step-back jumper?
The great thing about Seth Curry and Steph, he's got a better percentage from 3-point range.
Yeah, he does. Best Curry shooter in the family.
43% for his career, 945 career threes. How often does he remind his brother of that?
Oh, I'm sure.
Wiggins lets it go. That's his first.
You
Aaron
get
Wiggins.
very few wins against a guy like Steph. You might as well take it with that one. I'm a better percentage shooter. You know that, right, big bro?
No doubt.
Now that's unique. They have Payton in the post against Holmgren as the...
Because you don't have Steph coming off the screen now.
It changes everything. We know that Steph, his gravity that he opens up for his teammates as J-Dub gets the floater to go. It's just a different game. It's a different style they have to play.
Largest lead of the night, double figures for the Thunder. Dangerous time right now. Curry, this is beyond the arc. He's got that one as well. Listen to this place.
They love it. And what about the presence of mind of Gary Payton to pass up a good shot to get a better shooter, a better shot?
Oh, J-Dub, all the way in.
You sure he missed time? Because he looked like he is in full rhythm.
No kidding. Double figures already. For an all-star last year and a budding superstar, missed all that time with an injury. Doesn't look like it. Payton looked for help. Butler lost his shoe. They got numbers now. Mitchell inside, leaves it for Williams. The lay-in and another timeout taken. Break points. Warriors going to try to run some tonight. Hadn't worked out. And then the points in the paint. Thunder just dominant.
Dominant. They're winning most facets of the game right now. and they're making it really, really tough for Golden State to generate anything.
Draymond, who was 0 for 9 in his last game and 0 for 7 from three-point range in that win the other day.
I've been in the gym with Draymond before, and I've seen him shoot in the gym, and he knocks them down at a consistent rate. I think there's a little bit of overthinking when it comes to game time. Watching him pregame, he was knocking down shots at a high rate as well.
Yeah, you can see that coming here. Offensive foul setting the screen.
Ride it out.
Mitchell on the run. Kick. Wiggins, that big step inside to clear the way.
That was tough. Long step over a defender.
The other aspect for Draymond, too, you just naturally take on more responsibility and feel it without Steph Curry on the floor. And just try to get through this stretch. And as Steph told us earlier today, he hopes to be back next week. He's feeling pretty good. Kuminga turn, whoop, let it go, got it.
They're going to need a more aggressive Jonathan Kuminga, but even that play right there, it took 14 seconds for the ball to be reversed. That's a staple of Golden State, is going side to side, but it's going to be a little disjointed with no Steph Curry.
Thunder shooting 58%, and that's going up off the move from Jalen Williams.
Well, he's in full rhythm. Was able to condition even with the hand injury, and he's showing now that he is almost in midseason form.
For the Thunder, Jay Will as well, Jalen Williams. Green with those 3 fouls. Spencer had it blocked. Kuminga, 1 on the shot clock. Draymond, nope, off the heel. Tipped up, kept alive. Isaiah Joe had it, lost it, got it back. They get the timeout? They did. So the Thunder is taking control of this one. Defensively, creating turnovers, points in the paint, establishing that. Shooting 75% here in the second quarter so far. Shot clock down under 5. Wiggins over Richard, who challenged. Good defense that time by the rookie, but they get the offensive rebound. SGA going to work. Spencer, that step back quickly. Kuminga on the run. Gathers. Nope.
It was the right thought to get to the basket in transition, but Kuminga has to go in there off 2 feet, and that way he can play to his strengths versus getting smaller by going off 1 foot.
Buddy Hield just face guarding SGA. There's the block by Kuminga, and he stepped out of bounds as he caught it. That had Steve Kerr said, how does he fit in? That was the problem down the stretch last year. Got off to a great start early this season, then had the injury, so has worked his way back from that.
Well, this is where you really need him to be what he's more comfortable being, is being more aggressive. But he has to be able to make plays.
Wiggins after the 10th turnover forced by the Thunder.
Right now, the Warriors are playing too slow to go against this top-notch, top-level defense.
Draymond off to Buddy Hield. Nope. 1 and done for Golden State.
Step back left coming. Yep, there it is.
Good call, my friend. Off the heel this time.
I wasn't a defender, Terry, but I was able to pick up tend-to-season rhythms. I'm just saying.
I could tell you could feel it that time. Hield got it right back. Ricocheted right to his hands, but then he missed the layup. Warriors have missed their last 5 from the floor. Change of direction. SGA as Spencer came to challenge. Pretty good defense that time on the help. Will Richard on the run. Somehow gets it to go.
Maybe the most difficult shot in that stint.
Got that championship pedigree, Steve Kerr says, from Florida, winning that national championship last year. First fast break points up on the board for Golden State. Jay will go to the free throw line after the foul. Now, if you want to look at a negative, I'm not necessarily saying I do, but Thunder have had the easiest schedule, talking strength of schedule so far. From this point on, they'll have the most difficult schedule.
They will, but you know what? They're prepared for it. As Wallace gets the block, They're prepared for whatever you can throw at them with what they went through last year and the beginning part of this year.
Richard passed it up. Butler swings it. Green. Will Richard fade away from Green.
That possession right there is indicative of what the Warriors have to do the rest of the night. They have to play with energy. They have to play faster. They have to go side to side.
Well, he took a chance defensively. SGA makes him pay. He'll go to the free throw line. Comes by, no doubt about it. So the miss on the first for Shea. Double figures with 10.
What's interesting about Shea is anybody that usually averages that many points, it feels like they're in a rush to score. It feels like they're in a rush to get baskets. He's so at peace with his game. He can be patient with what he's doing.
Sometimes you do look up and you go, wait, he's got 20 tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's figured it out.
Warriors work it. That is a deep three for Buddy Hield. Over the back, touch the top.
If you're Golden
Critical that way. Williams back out. Shea to the hoop, never challenged. Green's got the 3 fouls. He couldn't step up.
And Shea got there in 2 dribbles.
Podziemski, who was aggressive early offensively, not lately. Hield in and out.
And those are clean looks for Hield. He just missed them. But this guy right here, there he is. Step back going left.
It's a pretty thing, isn't it? It's a work of art.
It is, but he slows down just enough as he gets his 16th point. Coming downhill, he makes you relax, and then he knows he's going to step back and get his space for his step back.
Not much of a difference. Shot clock, game clock. Largest lead of the game for OKC. Backdoor Butler had it taken away. Still have time. Got plenty of time. Shea pulls up. Little mid-range. Whistle and a foul with the bucket. My gosh, what a way to end this second half. Draymond Green, who played a good part of that second quarter with 3 fouls, giving it up to Moses Moody. Nope. Tipped away. Mitchell controls. Payton caught on Holmgren. Mismatch size-wise, trying to back him in. Gets the double. They swing it to the wing. Jalen Williams, no rust whatsoever for this man.
No rust whatsoever and no dead spots by the OKC Thunder offense. They have no problem. They play agenda-free basketball. They don't care who scores as long as the Thunder scores that possession.
And he's got 14 in the game in his 3rd game back off of injury. Green, he's got this one beyond the arc. Good start for Draymond. Ashley, you spoke with Steve Kerr.
Guys, I did, and I asked him about the turnovers, some of the offensive struggles. He didn't talk about any X's and O's. He said it was a lack of discipline, lack of focus. He said we lost our poise that first half, and we need to find the competitive spirit again. We can't let OKC go on an 8-0 run to close out that first half. It just can't happen, and it's not how we're going to win this game.
And it was much too easy at the other end. Holmgren now in double figures with 10. Moody over Williams. One and done here. Yeah, I mean, what is the I'm not sure X's and O's are the answer here in the second half. SGA, little step back, little fade.
He didn't even hit, like he was doing the freeway speed limit. He didn't even hit 70 right there. He was so patient with how he was going to score.
He's got 20 in the game. Will Richard missed everything. Williams, Holmgren got hit. They'll take a look. So Payton getting the start here in the second half. Podziemski up, go to the free throw line. Got Cason Wallace off his feet. And the first on Cason.
And you have to respect when a guy plays off of 2 feet.
Overall, but that was after losing 3 in a row. So they go on the road to Philadelphia next. Got Cleveland and Chicago.
Somebody who brings a lot to this Warriors organization, DeAnthony Melton.
Who is very close to coming back.
Yes, very close. They think on this trip he could be back with them.
So it's a 20-point lead for the Thunder. Green with the rebound.
And this is the energy Golden State's going to have to go. Pass by Draymond.
Taken away up top by Williams, though. What a block.
block by Williams.
Wallace.
Short.
I mean, just takes the life out of you when you have a great pass like that. You get a break opportunity, and then that happens. Podziemski, nice little move over Holmgren for the three.
Again, playing with energy. You have to come with energy downhill against this OKC team. They're just too tough defensively. And Golden State goes to a zone.
Williams, little pull-up mid-range. Looking for life, the Warriors. Up top to Payton, and the foul on Jay Dub.
Great pass right there by Dre.
On the move.
But let's just be honest, that's the only way they'll have a chance to compete and win most games that Steph Curry doesn't play in. You got to give yourself a chance by getting stops, going on a defensive run, and then running in transition to get some easy baskets.
Richard on Wallace. SGA with Green all over it. The step and fade, and they called Green on the foul. That's his fourth. For 5 of 8 from the line for SGA. And it's a 15-point Thunder lead.
They're trying to bring Chet Holmgren up and pick and roll so Podziemski can get downhill.
Green, strong move to the hoop. Draymond with the bucket. Mark Daigneault wants to talk things over. Timeout, OKC.
2 all-stars, and they know what it's going to take for them long term. They don't want anybody that they can't trust in the foxhole when things get tough, and they're going to speak their mind.
Since those comments, they're giving up about 8 points less per game. Opponents matter, of course, and right now 70-57 to the Thunder, but Golden State with some life here in the second on a 10-1 run.
And you see Steve Kerr come out in the zone playing chess, knew that OKC set up a man-to-man play, threw the rhythm off.
SGA with Green, going to give it up. Moody rattles out. Holmgren spins somehow down the lane and in. Chet Holmgren.
That's just skill. I'll just out-skill you as Chet Holmgren puts on the ground like a guard and hits a spin move.
12 points, 7 rebounds in the game for Holmgren. Trying to stay with Podziemski. Creates, kicks, Payton off the glass and in. Hello.
And then he gave the Jordan shrug after it. I know he didn't plan on it, but it works.
It counts.
It counts. That was me. I counted every bucket. I didn't care if I kicked it up there.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
It went in. I'm counting.
Back to that zone. They get the long three from Williams. No good. Warriors on the run. So that's the question. Once that fast break is stopped, where do you go offensively now?
And that's what they're trying to figure out. You're just trying to get downhill like that.
Great lead from Gary Payton to Draymond Green.
And now Golden State showing some life. They're in that zone. And the thing that's special about a zone at times is you get to dictate who's going to shoot the shot.
Within 10. Shot clock at 5. SGA creating. Elbow jumper off the heel. Moody tried to split the two, couldn't get there.
And this is where Golden State has to figure it out. Who are we going to go to? Who's going to make a play for us?
Moses Moody, 5 on the shot clock, throws it away, turns it over, turns to the bench.
Obviously miscommunication right there by the Warriors in that zone. I don't think they wanted to leave the best player on the court wide open.
Got 24 in the game. Hield with the bump off the glass and in. Buddy Hield.
That was an SGA-like bump to get the momentum he needed.
Still the zone for the Warriors. It's made them at least think and a little bit tentative at times. Wallace got him off his feet and the foul. So Hield, the only one that stays out there. Jonathan behind the line. Got it. Kuminga for 3.
And that's what he does best. I'm sure they would like to see a little bit more movement before he goes, but right now they're trying to generate any points they can get.
Missed those 7 games with knee tendonitis, but back shooting it well So too for the Thunder, though. The answer at the other end by Isaiah Joe.
And you can see most of OKC's possessions is built on trust. They have no problem making the right play.
Curry leaves it for Spencer. Great look.
And right there, they got the ball below the defense. Curry caught the ball in that dunker spot, the baseline. Drew a defender and was able to drop it off.
This game is turned up here in the third. Warriors have some life. Offensive foul call on Isaiah Joe. NBA out of Duke. Draws that foul, and it's the third on Joe. Spencer, a little pull-up. And it's a 7-point game. Warriors have hit their last 5.
And now Golden State's more energized on defense as well.
Isaiah Joe, the answer and the silencer at the other end.
And that's what makes OKC special. They have so many different guys who can make plays at different times.
Kuminga tipped up, kept alive, post, saved, Curry the lay-in.
That's a layup I would have needed if I was out there right now. Give me an easy one. I see you, Seth.
Yeah, but even that can get you going.
Yes, it can.
Wiggins spins, post tries to stay there, walking violation, he traveled.
And the crowd's into it. The Warriors are playing with more of a box.
Inside out, Hield goes around Wiggins. Fades, got another one. Warriors on a roll right now.
Buddy Hield acting like Buddy Love. Spreading love.
Cut the lead to 6. SGA with the miss. Curry the rebound.
And that's the same step back SGA likes to do. Usually does it from 3. Did it from 2 right there. Uh-oh.
Curry. Kuminga the follow. Listen to this place. Now the 5 fouls. Jimmy Butler not on the floor. They've done this for the last couple of minutes with this, their pressure. Hield. Spencer, the one-handed tip on the follow.
But give the credit to Steve Kerr and his staff. He is in his bag right now. Last time out, the Warriors came out with the zone. Today,
Kuminga. Williams the rebound. Here comes Shea. Gonna back in on Spencer. Take him right to the hoop to lay in with the left hand.
he was in control of that whole possession like he is most possessions. He understood it was a 2-point game. Let me go get a bucket and settle things down.
He's got 26. That ends the 8-0 run by Golden State here in the third. Spencer off the wrong foot. Fresh 14. Deep corner Spencer. Yes! Joe. Kuminga in the lane. Contact, no call. Wiggins on the run. The reach-in foul on Spencer. On 5 of 8 from the floor in this one. Matched up again defensively with SGA. Mitchell. Yep.
And that's why SGA can always find the weakness. If you want to overhelp, I'll find my shooters. And he hopes they knock him down with consistency because eventually that'll give him more space to work.
Seth Curry in action for the first time tonight and making an impact.
Making an impact and doing a little dance. You see the skip coming down, TJ?
Back to the man-to-man for Golden State. SGA. How does he do it? Tell me how he does it.
He's looking at the game in reverse. It's so slow for him right now. Nothing is rushed. Nothing's forced.
And never loses his cool. 29 in the game here. Curry around the screen. Got the switch. Kuminga now. Taking SGA in the lane. Gets it back. Goes back up, draws the foul. Wouldn't give in. First foul on Jalen Williams. First in the last 2 minutes here for the team. So Moody.
He did, but he's a warrior. He's going to battle And obviously Golden State missing their top 3 guns. Now they just have to figure it out and claw and try to get a win.
1 of 2 at the line for Kuminga, and then on the reach, going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the line.
We talk about what's in Shai's bag.
Oh, make it 30. Sunday night, the pressure's on. C.J. Stroud and the Texans taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Football Night in America kicks off at 7 Eastern on NBC and Peacock. Draymond went to the bench midway through this third with his 5th. So no Butler, no Curry, or Steph Curry at least, and no Draymond Green right now. Clock running out. Podziemski on the run. Yes! To close out the third. The City led 69-47. It's a 3-point game as we open up the fourth. 44-28. Golden State outscored him in that third quarter. Holmgren with the miss. Payton the rebound. Here comes Podziemski.
But it's the wide, TG. It's the defensive run the Warriors have went on that's allowed their offense to come into the game.
Step back, Curry inside the line that time. That's a 2 off-balance jumper, Seth Curry.
We call that a ratchet. He got a ratchet. Every time he shoots, we think it's going in.
He's been terrific in his debut tonight. Out of bounds, turned it over, back to Golden State.
And watching the ball finds
Podziemski. Williams clears. J-Dubs giving it up. Wiggins got hit. Gary Payton, I believe.
to the hole.
SGA getting a rest. Remember, Green has the 5 fouls. Butler with that knee soreness, as Ashley said, went to the locker room. We don't expect him to come back in. And if you weren't with us, Steph Curry out with the quad injury. With the 3-point Thunder lead.
And this is the moments where you have to find something to create a mismatch of some sort to generate a clean look on the back end.
Offensive foul, that right arm push off. Podziemski's third.
Didn't get the ball right there.
Kenrich Williams. Podziemski staying with him. Kick back out. Jalen Williams. In and out. Podziemski looking to run.
And this is where the Warriors have been at their best tonight, playing with energy, coming downhill.
Kicked ball. Williams got a foot on it.
OKC doesn't give up anything.
10-1 on the road. Best start for a defending champ since these Warriors back in 2015. Bucket inside.
And Payton II used a small ball fake to free himself up to get the layup to go.
Williams, free throw line up to Holmgren. They've done that a few times, huh?
Absolutely. And OKC also late in games have 2 elite playmakers with Williams and SGA.
Chet's got 14 in the game. Curry somehow off balance. Nails the 3.
I'm starting to think it's in the blood, TG.
Which Curry?
Him, Dale, Chef.
Dell started it, yes. 14 in the game for Seth. Richard mismatch size-wise. Holmgren takes advantage.
Great strength right there by Holmgren to get that to go. But Golden State is fully in this game.
They've only turned it over 3 times in the second half after having double figures in the first half. Tangled. Curry and Holmgren. But I mean, he just joined them.
And he has 14 points in only 14 minutes.
Also number 21, Quentin Post. That's his third.
Quentin Post just picked up his third and the team's third here in the fourth. You hear the smile on his face, Ashley.
Shoot around. He said, look, I watched a ton of games. I'm a basketball junkie during this time where he wasn't technically with the team. He said he watched a lot of Warriors games, how they run things, talked to Steph a ton. So he has been mentally ready to come in this game since the beginning of the season.
And you know Steph is loving this. Quick swing of the basketball.
3 3-second call.
Defensive three.
You're missing your best player.
Last time Golden State's had the lead, it was 6-5. It has been a while. Got to go. 5 on the shot clock. Hield kicking it. Payton, yes! Right at the buzzer.
People will say that's the hardest shot to shoot. It's probably the easiest because it takes the thought out. It puts you in rhythm knowing you have to get that shot off before the buzzer.
As incredible as it is, Golden State with the lead here in the fourth. Williams, beautiful move for the answer at the other end.
That one-arm bandit getting it done. I see the Iverson sleeve.
Not sure how many people, even in this building at halftime, expected this here in the fourth.
Not many, but they're into it and they're appreciating it.
Spencer, tough shot over Wiggins. The lead back to Golden State.
And they go zone. Try to disrupt the rhythm of the OKC Thunder.
Wiggins, deep three. Been really good shooting the three this year, but not that time.
We talk about analytics, we talk about stats, but you can't quantify the momentum. And Golden State is playing with it right now.
Draymond's got the three-pointer. Out of their seats in the Chase Center. Energy, effort, and three-pointers in the second half for Golden State. Draymond hauls in another rebound.
And that zone defense is bothering OKC. Golden State is determined who they want to shoot the shots right now.
Got the switch. Holmgren on Spencer. Another screen from Payton. Another switch. Wiggins, as he backs him in, spins, leaves it. Payton short. Tipped out contact. Hield a little bit too quick. Give up 16 from the floor tonight. Holmgren pushed underneath. I believe they got Spencer. Holmgren with the free throws. We remind you the Emirates NBA Cup bracket is set. Submit your knockout round picks with the NBA Pick'em Tournament Challenge presented by Kia for your chance to win courtside seats. Play for free at NBA.com/bracket or on the NBA app. 17 in the game for Chet Holmgren. Two-point Golden State lead. Green out there with the 5 fouls.
And now they're setting high pick and rolls for Spence so he can get downhill. Draymond just hit one.
Tipped up, no go. Out of bounds to the Thunder.
And you expect to see that from the Golden State Warriors offense. High screen and rolls to get Spence and Hill downhill to create movement and opportunities for the rest of the crew.
So the Thunder trailing by 2. See if Shea goes to work against that zone. Inside out. Holmgren over Payton. Yes. Chet Holmgren beyond the arc.
Good pass right there by Wallace. He flashed and made the defense collapse to kick it back out to Holmgren.
He's got 21 in the game. Spencer. Spencer with the cut. Green with the dish. Another bucket for Pat Spencer.
The cut and the bump. He got the space he needed to pull that shot off.
SGA knifing through, setting up Williams. Offensive rebound, Mitchell. AJ over Draymond Green. Pretty work.
Tough finish. Way to get downhill right there with the left-hand finish. There's the pick and roll we talked about. You're going to see more of with Golden State. Now they feel Spence has the matchup.
Much more confident. Fade away along the baseline for Spencer. Little bit of everything from this man tonight. 17 points on 8 of 11. Hill trying to stay with SGA. No. Rattles one in.
Look for a lot more pick and roll with Spencer and Draymond.
Thunder in the bonus now here in the fourth, and they have yet to commit a foul in the quarter. Hield gives off the Green, the swing. This man's got 17 in the game tonight. Going back to work, but no.
And this is new territory, at least this season, for OKC as well, having SGA and J-Dub out there.
Boy, that quick change of direction, the swing, Isaiah Joe, deep corner three.
They know exactly who they are, don't they?
They do.
And you make any mistake, they'll make you pay.
So the lead is 4. Whistle away from the ball. Shea fighting over a screen. Seth Curry in, Podziemski in, along with Payton, Green, and Hield. Williams high into the air for the rebound.
And now Golden State has to make a decision. Are they going to send 2 guys at SGA again? Or are they going to play him straight up one-on-one with boxes and elbows?
Buddy Hield tries to get out there. SGA says too late. Got another one.
Now that's tough because SGA's three-pointer mainly comes out of his left hand. He made that one out of his right hand.
36 tonight for the reigning MVP. Turnover, they take it away. Wallace on the run. Gonna bring it back out. And Mark Daigneault wants to talk things over. Taken away, turned it over. Hield gives it to Gary Payton for the lay-in.
And J-Dub lost control of the ball a little bit. But again, nobody panics. They get it right back to him, and that's where trust is built.
So the 8-0 run ended with that lay-in. Back to a 5-point game. Quick first step. Green got the block on the help.
And here goes Golden State running.
Draymond looks, kicks. Back inside. Seth Curry. Hield. Podziemski tips. Hauled in by Williams.
And you see late in the game, Golden State didn't know where they were going or what they were looking for. That's part of what you miss when you're missing a guy like Steph.
Williams off the glass and in. Jalen Williams with another big bucket. Reminding them of the year he had last year. Green, 4-3.
He's feeling it. Big time shot right there. And sometimes it comes down to stops. Right now it's a shot maker's game.
Under 2 minutes to go. Not done yet. 4-point game. Shea steps, stops, makes it, and makes it look easy.
That's just impossible to guard. When he gets to his base and he gets the bump, playing off of 2 feet, it's a nightmare to deal with.
38 for SGA. Green, quick three, no. Offensive rebound. Hield from the deep corner.
The pass.
And the lay-in on the run out. Timeout Warriors. Whistling a foul before that bucket. And the second on SGA.
And even the setup right there that the Warriors just ran. I first saw Brad Stevens run that play years ago. It's called X-High. And you had Isaiah Thomas getting downhill, making that same type of play.
Yep. First in the last 2 minutes on the Thunder here in the fourth. Took a while to get it in. Finally got it to Podziemski. Threw it right to that front row. It's been a 14-5 run here in the fourth to open up this lead. And the foul called on Gary Payton.
Moses Moody back for the Warriors.
Williams has looked phenomenal
In the second.
in just his third game back and how he's played, and what a luxury to have when SGA is out the game, putting the ball in.
Thunder going back home to play Dallas, and they go to Utah on Sunday.
Yeah, 20 points and 6 assists tonight for Williams.
Spencer. If you're Steve Kerr, what do you take away from this? Knowing that you're searching right now with the injuries, to have someone else step up.
And you said it, that if the energy and effort have to be omnipresent, as Williams hit the step back, going to the right, you have to play with that kind of energy every second you possibly can, because that has to be one of our staples.
Holmgren blocked it. Stays at this end.
I still can. You see my IG, right?
No doubt.
I left some stuff up there from Thanksgiving.
No question. This man's had a big game tonight. Pat Spencer, 17 in the game. SGA takes a look up, and that will do it. Warriors made it a game with that big third quarter run into the fourth. But